This is the Illager Desert Patrol, and it's one of my most anticipated sets of the January 2025 wave. I picked this set up for $14.95 and it only comes with 105 pieces, but let's see if everything else makes up for it. In this video, I will build this set, review it, and give it a Brickscore. So, now that the build is finished, let's take a look at the minifigures. First up, fittingly, is the Cactus Knight, who comes equipped with a diamond sword, chestplate and a helmet, as well as a shield. And I must say, it's really nice getting a normal shield every once in a while, since they're such a commonly used item in game. Now let's get all of those removed so we can take a look at the printing. And as you can see, this figure comes with some pretty nice printing on the torso, as well as on top of the head, which the helmet covered. And it also comes with some crisp back printing. I have to say, this figure really could do with some leg printing, however, but I guess that's not going to happen. I also noticed that if you own the Nether Lava Battle, a $10 set from the same wave, which I reviewed a few days ago, go check that out, you get a full set of diamond armor since Alex comes with the leggings and the boots. Was that intentional? Who knows? Next up, we have the Vindicator, who, while not exclusive to this set, is a great inclusion. It's nice to get him for so cheap. He of course comes equipped with an iron axe, and he has decent torso printing, both front and back. It's a bit unfortunate that due to some practical limitations, they can't get the eyes and the nose to match up like they do in game, but I'm able to overlook that. I like this figure. Last but not least, we have the Pillagers, which, once again, are really nice to get for so cheap. They of course come equipped with crossbows, and the minifigures themselves are identical, with both front and back torso printing and no leg printing. The Raid Captain comes with an exclusive 2x3 flat piece for the Raid banner, which is attached on the back with two clips and a bar like this. And while not perfect, I really like these two minifigures. They are great inclusions to the set. Now, let's take a look at the build of the set, which, while quite bare bones, has one really big upside, that being that you can actually build this in-game, contrary to most Minecraft sets. While not quite block accurate, it's definitely close and I can see what everything is supposed to be. Let me show you. These orange pillars over here, I suppose, are made up of red sandstone bricks and red sandstone blocks. And then the smaller pillars over here, or the thinner pillars, are red sandstone fences or walls. Then the yellow pieces are banners, of course, and these with the flickfire missiles are supposed to be dispensers firing arrows. While we're at it, I guess I'm also obligated to show the flickfire missiles in action. And that's that. Simple flickfire missiles. They work, I guess. I also want to point out this new cactus design, with the 1x4 plates instead of the 2x4 plates up front and in back. And while I usually do not like when they inflate the parts like this, it makes sense here. It looks more like a cactus when doing this. So I'd say it's a good call. The cyan colored gate at the front, which is able to be opened of course, might be confusing at first, but I think it's supposed to be a warped plank gate, which in this context could make sense. The top of the build also consists of warped planks, being warped stairs, warped planks, and warped plank slabs. These orange things, however, I don't know. I can't find them to be game accurate, but I'm not too mad. This is what the build looks like from the back. It looks quite empty, but it's a small set, so you can't be too mad about it. Although it would have been nice if they included some kind of crafting station back here. Even just a crafting table would have been nice. Or something more complicated. What we do get is this crate containing 2 gold bars and 3 diamonds. The weird thing with this is that they usually use this for composters, which you do not really store diamonds and gold in. But I guess you could see it as a barrel or something. Now, in conclusion, I think this set is great. I've been itching to get my hands on some Illagers for a long time, and the build surprised me in a good way as well. Now let's see how it stacks up in the Brickscore. First up is building experience. While I would usually give a barebones set like this a 4 out of 10, the fact that it's quite game accurate bumps it up to a 5 out of 10. Next up is minifigures, and I know a fantastic battle pack when I see one, 9 out of 10. Now on the fun factor, and I think there's a lot of fun to be had with this set, with the fun minifigures and the action-oriented build, 8 out of 10. Now importance is okay, it's a cheap set with rare characters, but Illagers aren't really essential to the Minecraft experience, so I can only give this set a 6 out of 10. Finally we have value, which is deceiving. You get some fantastic characters but only 105 pieces for 15 bucks, so I'll split the difference with a 7 out of 10. All of this brings the total score to a respectable 35 out of 50. And here's how it stacks up to similar sets. It loses out to the Nether lava battle from the same wave by only a single point, which I think is accurate.